Hello everyone, it's Father's Day about 1:30, so naturally I'm outside in the hottest part of the day, but in between the rain we've had all week and the rain that's coming, I have got to work with these onions. These particular ones you're looking at now are called Walla Wallas. Haven't grown them before, but they're doing a nice job down here of making onions, and they seem to be taking care of the heat pretty good. And over here are my regular Grain-X. Now, people always wonder, when are you supposed to pick onions? And I can tell you straight up right now, you pick them a long time before they reach this stage. When they first start falling over, kind of like this guy's doing, another couple of days, it's time to pull him and let him dry. These should have been done a while back, but we've had about 8 inches of rain in the last week. And between that and work, just not one of the choices. So I'm going to get them picked now. They'll still be good. I just should have got them done a lot earlier. One of my earlier videos showed when I planted these. I had ordered these as onion sets last year and was really disappointed when they didn't come in the fall, because I normally plant onions in the fall. They didn't send them to me till this spring, and it was, in my opinion, really late in the spring to be sending them. So I didn't know how well they'd do, and I'm actually pretty surprised that they made any onions at all. These are kind of a toss-up as to, do we eat these or do I replant them again this fall and let them become real onions again? Been kind of disappointed. I've always planted onions in the fall. They get a pretty good start in the fall, then they kind of go dormant over winter, and then they make really nice onions in the spring. These guys didn't even get started till the spring. So disappointed in that. Certainly won't be ordering from those people anymore. They're all pretty much uniform size, but they're all pretty small. This is about the minimum of what I would normally have any interest in eating. So I'm probably going to replant these guys in the fall and let them become big onions. Hopefully that'll work. I've seen onions in sets that were that big. Always the chance you take when you order stuff online, instead of growing your own seed and making your own sets. This was some varieties. I never had Walla Wallas before, and they look like they're doing pretty good. I'll put a couple of wheelbarrows of compost in this and till it up, and then put beans in. Several varieties of drying beans, and maybe some just plain old green bush beans or yellow beans for eating. Now, these will need to dry. They're pretty dry now, but they'll need to dry out for a couple of weeks. Will sweeten up then and get to be a lot better tasting. Then we'll start eating them. A lot of them we'll chop up, freeze, chop up and dry. Never liked onions when I was younger. I really developed a love of them in later years. So, here's what we got out of here. Put them in here because it's supposed to rain, so I'm going to end up drying these either under the porch or in the basement. Let them dry the rest of the way. Too bad they didn't get to be really big onions because they're beautiful. I think just about every onion I put out made an onion. Just got them too late. And these Walla Wallas here are still getting pretty large. So that's how to pick onions and how to know when the onions should have been picked a lot sooner than I picked them.